Good morning and welcome to the Open Book training on units and photo management in Open Book Express. We're going to start today by talking about the units page, which is located right here in Open Book Express. Okay, the units page is where you want to go to add or edit unit types. Most of your unit types should already be set up by Open Book when you get your software, but you may need to come in here at a future date to edit them or to add new rooms that you're adding to your hotel. To edit a room, first of all, click on the room, and you'll see that the unit type information displays on the right. So as I click on the rooms on the left, the unit type information changes to that room on the right. If I want to edit that room, I can click the edit pencil, and I can change the name, the description, the base occupancy, the max occupancy, the max children. I can change the tax group, or I can change whether it's active or inactive. So if I uncheck active, it's going to be an inactive room. Okay, so the max occupancy is the maximum number of people allowed in this room, both adults and children combined. And so if I say the max occupancy is 5, no more than 5 adults and children combined can stay in the room. Okay, if I mark a room inactive, let's just do that and I'll click OK. You'll see that it no longer is going to display. That was my double queen room I marked inactive. It no longer displays in this drop down on the left. If I want to see that room again, I can click right here that says show inactives, and my inactive room will show up. Any inactive rooms do not show on the Open Book Direct booking tool or on any other channels. Open Book Express is mainly based off of unit types, not individual room numbers. So you'll mostly use this tab called unit type to edit your unit types in Open Book. You'll rarely have the need to come to this individual units tab except when you're adding the number of individual rooms that are available. So you'll see here that it shows how many available rooms I have. And so for my cabin, I have 8 rooms available. If I wanted to switch that to a higher or a lower amount, I would go to the individual units tab. Okay, now we're going to jump over to the Open Book Direct booking tool. Then we're going to look at the units on the booking tool and how they look to guests who are booking. Okay, so here's Open Book Direct. First, the guest is going to put in their check-in and check-out date, and then the number of adults and the number of children that are coming. It's going to validate this information off of the information that you entered in Express in the unit section under the maximum occupancy and maximum children. Again, the maximum occupancy is the number of adults plus children that are allowed in the room. Okay, the guest can also go to the advanced search section and search by a specific unit type. And so if they're interested in only your cabins, they can select cabins and click search. Okay, and here's the cabin room. So if they search by unit type only, that one unit type is going to show available if it meets all the other requirements with how many adults and children they entered. Once they click on a room, the information is going to show on the right. So let me just search by all of the unit types, and we'll look at the booking tool again. Okay, so here's all the available units, and as I click on them, you'll see the information changes on the right-hand side so they can see them. Okay, so here on the right, you'll see is where the photos display, and then they select the rate that they want, and click Add to Cart. Okay, let's move back over to Open Book Express again. And we're going to talk a little more about the units page. So I mentioned how most things in Open Book Express are based on a unit type basis. So first, let's talk about how to add or delete an entire unit type. I do no longer offer single queen rooms, and I want to get rid of the entire unit type. So what you want to do is select the unit type that you want to get rid of and click the delete unit type. This is going to get rid of all 16 rooms in this entire unit type. Okay, if I want to add a new unit type, I can click Add New Unit Type and enter the information, the name, description, occupancy information, taxes, and select OK. That will add the room to my list over here on the left. If I just simply want to add more rooms to a unit type, so increase the number of units that are available in that unit type. So let's say my single queen room, I have 16 rooms available, and I want to have 20 now. I can come over to individual units, and you'll see these are all 20 of my rooms. And I can click Add Unit, and it says how many would you like to create. So how many would I like to add? I'm going to say 4 because I want to go from 16 to 20, and click OK. And I'm going to name them Double Queen 20. Okay, and if I want to delete those unit types, I can highlight one and click delete. And I'm going to do that for all 4 that I just added. Okay, I'm back down to 16 on the left, but that's how you add or delete units from within your unit type, or increase and decrease the number of active units. Okay, let's talk now about amenities. Down at the bottom of the units page, there's a button that says Manage Amenities. Okay, this is going to take us to our amenity page, and on the right-hand side is a list of our current amenities. And right now, I don't have any assigned to this room. So you can pick your amenities on the left, and you can hold your control key down to pick more than one at a time. And to add them over to the right-hand side, you just click the arrows pointing to the right, and that's going to add your amenities to this room after you click Save. If I want to get rid of some of my existing amenities, I can highlight them and click the arrow pointing to the left, and it moves it back over to the left-hand side and gets rid of it. Let me click the Save button, and you'll see that it gives you a little snapshot of your amenities just on the front page here. Okay, we're going to shift gears now. We talked about units, and we're going to move over and talk about photos now. The first way to add photos to room types is to go to the photo management page. Okay, you can go ahead and click the Browse button, and you can browse and find the photos that you want to add. Okay, once you're looking at the photos on your computer that you've located, you can hold your control key down and you can add multiple photos at a time. And so let me add all 3 of those, and I'm going to click Open. And you'll see all 3 of them are listed here. Now I can click the Upload button if I want to upload them, or I can click Add More Files to take me back to add more from my computer first. I'm going to click Upload and let those photos upload. Okay, you'll get a message saying that they successfully uploaded. It'll display all of your photos that you've just saved over on the right-hand side. So here's the 3 photos that I just added. I'm going to select them. And to add them to a unit type, you can click Assign Unit Type Photos. And I'm going to pick which room I want those to be assigned to. Okay, you can also select a photo and you can delete it, and that will delete it altogether from all of your saved photos in OpenBook Express. Okay, if I have not uploaded any photos, I haven't done anything else in the photo management page, and so, there's no photos displaying here on the right, I can click View Stored Images to bring up this section that shows all of my photos that I've ever uploaded to any of my room types. Please note that when uploading photos in the photo management page in Express, there's a 600 kilobyte limit on your photo size. It will show you a message if your photo is over the size limit. Please resize your image or find a smaller image that is less than 600 kilobytes to upload. Okay, there's a second way to add photos, and that's in the Units page. First, you're going to select the unit type that you want to add photos to. And down in the bottom right-hand corner, you can go to Manage Unit Type Photos. Okay, and here you'll see the photos that are already assigned to that unit type. You can click Assign More Images. Then it'll bring up a list of all of the other images that you have previously assigned to other unit types to choose from. If you want to upload more photos altogether from your computer, you need to do that from the photo management page that we previously talked about. So let me select this photo that's assigned to one of my other rooms. Then I can click Add Selected Images. Okay, and then you'll see that it's now listed in the photos for that unit type. Okay, and again, it'll show you a brief snapshot of which photos are assigned to the room that I have selected, which is my 2 double beds. Okay, that concludes our training on units and photos. If you have any additional questions or need any additional training on it, please feel free at any time to contact our support department. They can be contacted at 208-624-0374 or by emailing them at support@openbook.net.